All right, here we go. This is Penn State, Iowa. I'm here with my brother who's holding the camera. My mom and my sister are up there. We're Penn State, Iowa wrestling match. Number one versus number two. And college wrestling, it might be just because Penn State's really good that I pay attention to it, but my brother and I have been fans for several years. My dad was a wrestler. He got us into it, and we just kind of grew into that affinity. We both played basketball, so I don't know. It's just something that we kind of got interested in because of him, I think, more than anything. But at the end of the day, it's 1 versus 2. But anyway, 1 versus 2, Penn State versus Iowa. And at the end of the day, two teams like this coming together. It's like a national championship in wrestling, which most people don't follow. But here's the cool thing about it. Iron sharpens iron, man, right? And whenever you get two teams like this, these guys are savages. Cael Sanderson's coach for Penn State. He's an Olympic champion, was undefeated in his college career. Tom and, what's the other guy's name? Tom and the Brands brothers. Tom and, anyway, they're twins. They're coaches for Iowa. Tom and Terry Brands. And so they're both Olympic wrestlers. I think Terry Brands won. Tom got third, bronze medalist. But at the end of the day, iron sharpens iron. So whenever it comes to your business, you want to get around people that are going to make you better, right? That's why Olympic wrestlers come to State College in the middle of Pennsylvania, in the middle of nowhere, to come and get better at wrestling. Kyle Snyder was an Olympian at Ohio State. Whenever he was done at Ohio State, came here to wrestle. We got MMA guys that come and train here that are the best in the world because the Magic Man, Dave Taylor, puts on the camp here. And it's kind of really cool when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, Spencer Lee is one of the guys that we're looking forward to wrestling. Now we wrestle against Penn State. He's an Iowa guy. So, where was I? Oh, Spencer Lee's going to be wrestling. He had an injury. I think it tore his ACL. And he had to get to the point where he was not wrestling like he was in the past. He had to change up his wrestling career. And so the cool thing about it is Spencer Lee and any wrestler for that matter, they're creators. They're innovators, and they've got a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. And whenever it comes to anything and it comes to business, you got to learn to be able to adapt and overcome the challenges. And because Spencer Lee is doing that now, he's probably as good, if not better, than he ever was in the past. And so it comes down to his identity, which has created some of his habits. And it's not outcomes that are driving his habits and his behaviors. It's his identity as a championship and world caliber wrestler that drives his behaviors to train and work on it. As simple as things as his grip and drives his outcomes of being a tremendous success. So I'm looking forward to this wrestling match. Penn State, Iowa. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But I'm David Britt Jr. I'll see you in the next video.